Thank you, guys. We love our mothers so much. We want to give them a little bit of me time, downtime with some fun and games. Yep, we want to just chill out. Grant, we want to chill out, buddy. Our moms might actually really love games, and it might seem surprising, but I have a feeling there are a lot more moms than gamers actually playing games like this one on the screen.
Like before you judge me, I know there are a lot of gamers watching this going, oh no, Candy Crush on the screen.
It's not a game.
It's not a real game. My mom has been playing games on her phone. She doesn't consider herself a gamer. And I know there are mothers out there just like you who are watching this and go, I'm not a gamer, but you've got like 2 or 3 games on your phone. You are a gamer. And
you
those are. You are, and I think just
carrying.
Yeah, and as soon as you get over that, it's such a nice, like, fun thing to do and free up time. And
It's
in different scenarios.
It's in the same way that like Sudoku is satisfying. It's this
Or word
validation of getting
searches.
things to match and to fall into place and leveling up, and it's great.
Yeah,
man.
so
it's great.
So the first game, and also for different scenarios, and I'll tell you different scenarios. So Candy Crush is very easy. Most people know this game. It's about getting 3 things in a row, or 3 or more. So I'm going to swipe this green. Oh wow, that's collapsed. Things are going absolutely wild. Yeah. Okay, I finished the level. Oh wow, I came first. That was accidental.
I've gone for like 100 things getting the gold.
So Candy Crush is obviously the one that a lot of people know, just by taking the sweets and matching them up. And it's a great place to start if you've never ever played a game before and you want to just like waste some time in a queue, or if you're like at like home affairs, or if you're waiting like home affairs queues. This is great.
See how many levels you can reach in one day at a public service place. Yeah.
If you are more into like hardcore games, there is a game called Hearthstone, which I talk about a lot. I see people fist
Do you
bumping.
play it a lot?
I do play it a lot. And it's on your phone as well, so it's a mobile game. It can be played on the computer, but why I like to play it is it's a turn-based card game, so I can play it while I watch a TV show. And I know a lot of parents who have kids, newborn children, in the cot. It's a nice game to sit down and learn while you're, feeding or waiting time, because at the same breath, when you have a newborn child, you will know this more than I do. There's a lot of like waking up at early hours and not getting back to sleep. So a lot of parents just rather sit by the cot, wait. I've got half an hour to eat.
I dig that. And you can get nice and invested in it as well. I think that's cool.
The next one is Clash Royale.
Okay.
Clash Royale is a little bit, it's a tower defense game. And what you have to do is you have to like create units that just march automatically towards your opposing enemy's base. And it might sound super simple, but there's such a huge competitive scene, so it shows you how easy it is to get into and how hard it gets to master later on. And those are really great games to get into if you are new to games.
Super satisfying.
It's very satisfying, especially when you play against other people. So you'll play against a stranger on the internet and totally beat them and be like, what, that was me? So that's a great game to get into.
Cool. Something that maybe for those that aren't kind of maybe a bit put off by the idea of gaming. I don't play games.
Yeah.
Give us something that maybe stretches the mind a little bit.
Yes. So a game that a lot of people got into during lockdown was Words with Friends. So Words with Friends is kind of like Scrabble.
Cool.
It's a word game that you just have to match up words and you've got your tiles. But because it's turn-based, the amount of time for you to take your turn can be a day or 2 days or whatever. So you can play a game of Scrabble, just play your move, think about your move, and then wait till tomorrow to play again when the next person gets there. So it's very chilled. And then if you've got like a WhatsApp call or something, you can sit and talk to your friends abroad, or if you're still isolating, which we should be for a large portion of the time, then you can talk to family members and friends and play Words with Friends together online, right?
Just take the edge off. I absolutely love that. And let's get into a classic. I want to call it the original game. And when you talk about satisfaction in a game, being able to get Tetris right, is just there's something like
Tetris,
dream state about it.
Tetris is a very popular game. No, this is just, I have to play Candy Crush now, man.
Yeah.
So Tetris is really popular. My mom loves Tetris. When I was this is an anecdotal story. When I was in grade 1, I lied about not having homework for the entire year when my parents got us an NES, which was the first Mario Brothers Nintendo. And it came with a cartridge that had Tetris on it. And I used to play all the time. Then my mom found out that I wasn't taking my homework home because my teacher had raised a flag. And my mom was like, all right, these entire winter holidays, you're grounded.
Yeah.
And I watched my mom play Tetris and Mario Brothers the whole time, seething, because that's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So it was I have a love-hate relationship with Tetris, but I love Tetris.
I think our moms would have gotten on really well, man. Really, really, really well. And then throw in one last one quickly here, Monument Valley.
Monument Valley is, for those of you who are looking for something that's more artistic and like a little bit more creative, and you want to branch out into something new. It's a puzzle game, like isometric puzzle game, like Escher, the painter. And you can move around it. It costs a little bit of money. I think it's like 40 Rand or something, but it's totally worth it. And it won so many awards. And if you're new to games, it'll blow you away.
I love it, man. And this is presents you can suggest for your mom on her phone. Go and download it. And let's find out who the best Candy Crush player in the world is. I hope it's a mom. I really hope it's a mom.